Hello everyone, and thank you for your time. I'm Fatemeh Nooshin, the PhD student at Lausanne University. Today I'm going to talk about the assessing of the impact of anthropogenic activities in loess-covered regions, and the case study is Dousti Dam in northeast Iraq. The study area is located near the border of Iran and Turkmenistan. This dam is constructed on Harirud River, which its basin is in Afghanistan. Based on published literature, this study is covered by loess, and the thickness of loess in this area is up to 15 meters. This fact came to our mind that, okay, loess is very hard and stable until it is dry. But as soon as water penetrates in it, it becomes more erodible and unstable. So we started our investigation to the landslides and retreats around the lake because of this characteristic of the loess. For this study, we used some tools and data, including Landsat 7 and 8 images from 2005 to 2020 for calculating NDWI, NDVI, and the area of the lake. We used Google Earth Pro images for landslide determination and making the shapefile of the road. The time lapse of Google Earth used for investigating the changes of landslides, and we used QGIS for creating our maps. First, the NDWI and the area of the lake were calculated from 2005 to 2020, and the largest area of the lake belongs to 2009. So we started our investigation from this year. Then, after checking the time lapse of Google Earth, we find that the most updated images of this area belongs to 2019. So we decided to compare the landslides of these 2 years, and actually the changes in the landslides during these 11 years. We used Google Earth for finding the location of landslides in both years, and totally we found 38 landslides around the lake, and just 3 of them were on the eastern shoreline, which belongs to Turkmenistan, and the others were on the western shoreline, which belongs to Iran. As you can see here, the location of landslides in these maps for both years, and the location of agricultural lands, and that dashed line is the road in this area. After we mark the places of landslides in both years, we calculate the mean retreat of each landslide, because the line of the landslides are not symmetric, and we have to calculate the mean retreat of each one. And as you can see here, the maximum amount of retreat belongs to landslide number 1, and it is more visual in this picture. And the total amount of the total average of the retreats in this area is 11.26 meters during these 11 years. We measured the length of landslides, and the longest landslide belongs to landslide number 24, as you can see here. And in our opinion, there is some factors that are more important for landslide occurrence in this area. The first factor is wind, because wind can create waves, and waves can undermine the surrounding walls and can cause instability on the loess. The next factor is extreme rainfall, because this area is located in an arid region, and we have these extreme rainfalls there. So it can create or develop gullies and making slopes unstable. Next factor is water level fluctuation, because it can hydrate or dehydrate the loesses and can cause instability too. Then we have agricultural activities, because plowing can penetrate water very easily, and on the other hand, working the heavy agricultural vehicles can cause instability in terms of their weights and the vibration that they make when they are working. And the last factor is road, because when this dam constructed in 2005, the old road went underwater, and this new road cut the slopes in its direction and caused instability in this area and on the slopes. As you can see here, the location of the road and this potential landslides, but road itself is in danger because of these gullies are undermining the road, and it is dangerous for the road too. We concluded that both anthropogenic and natural factors are most important in this area, and they are responsible in this area, and the landslides are more frequent on the western shoreline because of wind, extreme rainfalls, and water level fluctuation. Agricultural lands and road were dominant in this shoreline. I have to tell you that this work is not a finished work, and we are working on it because unfortunately we are on a pandemic situation. We couldn't have any field investigation. So it's not a finished work, and we are working on it. We are gathering information, and we are completing this work more and more. Thank you for your attention. If there is any question or any idea, opinion, I'm very glad to hear.